my little demons, my name is Maïté Draws and today we are going to be drawing Medarda from Arcane, which is a lovely character. We're going to talk about her a bit during the video, and for this video I'm going to be using Arrtx's latest acrylic markers. So these markers aren't the one that I usually use. These ones have a bit stiffer tips. They look more like Poscas on first sight, and they're mostly made for multiple surfaces, but today I've decided to use it on, my reliable sketchbook anyway. I will be trying my best trying these markers on multiple surfaces in future videos, but for my first test, since I'm mainly a digital artist and I use my sketchbook most of the time, it was easier for me to do a first test on white paper. So let's talk about these markers a bit before actually talking about the character we are drawing today. Unlike the other ones I've already tested on my channel, these markers have a very strong coverage, so they don't mix up quite a lot. The pen tip is very hard and durable. There's no actual pressure on color stacking. It is actual layering, and it feels more like illustration and flat illustration rather than mixing, or it doesn't feel like paint at all. It is a very simple way of putting colors. If I was doing digital painting, I would compare it to G pen in Clip Studio Paint, because the type of ink we're using is really flat out blank and you don't mix it up with anything else. The colors are also very vibrant. I did not expect that. I didn't think they would be that bright, which is very good. The ink actually comes out quite evenly and smoothly. I would say though, on the other sets I had from them, the pen tip were hard, they were actually quite smooth, and when I would put them on white paper and all of that, it would dry out quite quickly, so it would be very easy to layer them. This time they take a bit more time to dry out, so you just have to make sure you know that before putting a layer on top of it, because they're not going to be mixing. It's going to be a bit odd. I'd say it's harder to use than the other ones because you have to know exactly what you're doing with them. You can't really mix up. Anyways, you can use any colors on top of any others, so you can put white on top of a black. It's going to be as vibrant. That's awesome. That's not how it worked on the last set. Even if it doesn't dry as quickly as the others, it's still fast. I mean, it's not paint, it's going to dry it fast. It all depends on how evenly you put it on paper, and I would say it would probably be different on wood. I haven't tested it out yet. I haven't tested out on cardboard or on fabric. I know we can, and I definitely should try it out on different surfaces, because I do not think these markers were made to sketch on paper. I think that if I was doing it on wood, it would react completely differently. So I'm very excited into trying that next time, but either way, so we are now talking about this drawing. The character we are drawing today is Medarda. She's a character from Arcane. I don't know if you know Arcane. And just to let you know, there's going to be spoilers here. So if you haven't watched season 1 from Arcane, I'm going to be talking theories and all that on the character. So please log off if you don't want any spoilers on season 1 Arcane. So anyways, let's go and talk about Medarda. So she's an awesomely beautiful character. It's probably the most beautiful and feminine character of all Arcane. I mean, she's stunning. She's representation of a stunning woman. You can't say anything else than that. She has gold everywhere. The hairstyle is magnificent. She has gold everywhere, even on her skin. Like she's a jewel. You're not feeling like she's human, and she's so strong. She knows exactly what she's doing. She can manipulate people and all of that. She has the brains, and she's everything of a beautiful woman. She's a painter as well. I'm actually very impressed in that character because she feels like she has no flaws. Her only issues are with her mother, and I would say, well, that's fair enough. You needed one issue in your life because you look too perfect, really. But I feel like her mother really likes her, so I really like her mother. Mbessa really looks stunning. And this is where I get kind of scared for season 2, because at the end of season 1, we all know that Medarda was the closest to the window where Jinx has launched a rocket towards the console, and Medarda is literally the first one online. She's the first one in line. You can see it. And she has her amazing golden, I don't know if it's an armor, what it is on her back, which seems to react to the fact that the rocket is getting close to her. I've watched a ton of theories on what her back thingy is, and it feels like it's gonna do something. It really feels like it's gonna react. I do not feel like she's just gonna get destroyed by the rocket on first launch. It feels like she's probably gonna die, but not exactly by the rocket on that moment. It feels like probably the golden parts are more like Zonia or something. For the people that don't play League, Zonia is basically an item that just sets your body gold and you can't be touched, but you're immune for a few seconds. And it probably feels like she has some sort of Zonia or something that's going to react and make her immune. But you can tell by season 2 trailer that Jace is alive, that Victor is alive. These two are alive. You know they are. But if you want Jace to survive and he's just next to Medarda, I feel like probably Medarda is gonna protect Jace, because Jace is literally just a little boy. He can't defend himself against this rocket. He doesn't have a shield, he doesn't have anything. He hasn't got his gauntlets yet, so it just feels like he's probably gonna survive thanks to Medarda. And a thing, since, you know, Mbessa, she's so angry and going to war. If you've watched the last trailer, you can see Mbessa is so annoyed, so angry. It feels like she is fighting because her daughter is dead. That's how it feels. She's in grief and she's just here full of anger, just here for revenge. The detail that really sells out the fact that Medarda is dead is not the trailer of season 2, but actually the music video that they've just got out, because Mbessa is going to be a character in League of Legends, is going to be playable in League of Legends. You have this awesome music, by the way. You have one part where Mbessa is fighting and continuing to fight because there is this baby inside of her, and you understand it because there's these flashes, and it just feels like, oh, this embryo is probably Medarda. And I felt like, you know, if she keeps fighting afterwards, it's probably because they took her daughter. It felt like in this video it was just justifying why Mbessa was fighting. I don't know if I'm right. I have no clue. I haven't seen any leaks. The series 2 is just getting out in a few days. I'm excited. Anyways, I hope you like this drawing. I had a lot of fun with these acrylic markers, and they have gold. They have gold acrylic. It was perfect for our golden, beautiful woman, Medarda. So anyways, I hope you had an amazing day, and I hope to see you soon. And I hope I will be drawing on wood next time. I promise I'm gonna find wood for the next one. See ya. Bye.